After the Sengoku Jidai, peace reigned for 200 years. In Kyoto, the emperor continued as divine head of state. But real power was held by the Tokugawa shogunate. For 2 centuries, they ruled with absolute authority. Japan prospered. The people were content. In 1853, American warships changed everything. The shogun abandoned his people and signed the Treaty of Peace and Amity. The gates to Japan were open. Trade was established, but the agreements favored the Western powers. The economy faltered, and the people suffered. In 1863, the emperor overruled the shogun. An imperial decree ordered the expulsion of all Western powers. No longer would Japan be westernized. The time had come to strike back. Western powers gave their answer.
Prepare to run out the guns. On my command, fire!
The treacherous Westerners brought death to our people. The shogun no longer commanded respect or loyalty. Imperial rule had to be restored. To strengthen our position, the emperor made peace with the British. We will study their ways and discover their secrets. Only then can we destroy the shogun and return honor to Japan. The emperor must be victorious. Satsuma domain. Our family, the Shimizu, has ruled these lands since the time of the first Minamoto shogun, ever loyal to Japan and her people. But the Tokugawa and their lackeys have failed us, allowing themselves to be manipulated by Western powers. For the good of all, power must be returned to the emperor. Our first priority should be to ally with domains who share our beliefs. There is little support for the shogunate here in Kyushu, but opposition is inevitable, and resistance must be met with force. Once the situation on Kyushu is under control, we must support our allies on the mainland. Imperial control of Kyoto and Edo will be vital if we are to break the shogun's wicked grip on the land. When full-scale war finally erupts between imperial and shogunate forces, the people of Satsuma will be at the vanguard, leading Japan into a bright and glorious future. Long live the emperor.
The Boshin War is a conflict between the forces of the shogunate and those of the emperor. Foreign veterans are British, American. When
Yes, my
defending territory, it is important to know how far enemy armies are able to move. Click on an enemy army to see its potential movement extent. When an army is blocking our path, use foreign veterans to damage enemy buildings through acts of sabotage. Right-click on a settlement and select a building to sabotage from the list, or attrition is the loss of men due to desertion, disease, etc. An army will suffer attrition if it ends turn away from a settlement during the winter months.
Ready for orders. Setting sail, sir. Drop anchor. Stopping for now.
Sometimes travelers meet and profit by it. Shall we see what our journeys have in store for us?
Our armies cannot enter the port.
Your orders, my lord.
At your
At your command.
At your command. Steady as we go. Waiting for new fire. Sir?
Waiting for more orders.
All hands on deck! Destroy them! Your orders, sir. See beacons, sir! Gunners to your positions! Ready for battle!
Yes, my lord. As you wish, my lord. Perhaps, if you listen to my offer, you will find some...